Welcome back to the Orchid Tips 365 channel. Do you want your orchids to be healthy, grow roots quickly, and bloom beautifully all year round as if by magic? Then today's video is exactly what you've been looking for. Let's get started. Now I'm going to start checking the plant. Looking closely, I can see that the leaves are a bit wilted and the roots are no longer firmly attached to the growing medium. This is a sign that the plant is weak and needs to be restored soon. Upon closer inspection, I found that the plant still has quite a few roots, a mix of fresh and dried ones. The lower leaves near the base have started to wilt and shrink slightly, indicating that the plant is dehydrated and needs timely care. After careful observation, I'll cut off all the damaged or dried roots. This helps the plant get rid of weak parts, prevents rot, and creates favorable conditions for new, healthy roots to grow. Which country are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments below. It's wonderful that we can connect and chat with each other from all around the world. Next, I'll take the roots and wash them thoroughly. In this step, we need to be gentle to avoid damaging the fresh root tips. Washing the roots plays a very important role. It helps remove all the old, decayed growing medium, mold, and any impurities clinging to the roots. If left for too long, these substances retain excess moisture. After washing the roots, I'll prepare a baking soda solution to disinfect the plant. Baking soda is mildly alkaline, helping to inhibit the growth of fungi and bacteria that cause root rot without harming the fresh roots. To prepare the disinfecting solution for the plant, I take 1 teaspoon of baking soda and bloom beautifully all year round as if by magic. Stir well until the baking soda is completely dissolved, and then soak the plant in the solution for 10 minutes. After treating the roots, we'll use the same baking soda solution to clean the leaves of the plant. Orchid leaves often accumulate dust, impurities, or bacteria on their surface, especially on the older leaves at the base. If left for too long, they can hinder photosynthesis and weaken the plant. Dip a soft cloth or cotton pad into the prepared baking soda solution, gently squeeze out the excess liquid, and wipe each leaf from the base to the tip. Be very gentle, avoiding strong rubbing that could scratch the leaf surface. The baking soda solution not only helps remove dust, but also provides mild antibacterial protection, keeping the leaves clean and more breathable. Next, I'll show you how to make fertilizer for the plant using apple peels. Something that might seem like waste, but is actually extremely beneficial for orchids. Apple peels are rich in minerals, vitamins, and natural fiber, helping to improve soil structure and provide slow but steady nutrition for the roots. After chopping the peels, I put the apple peels into a Clean jar and then add 1 liter of water. The water helps the nutrients in the apple peels gradually dissolve, creating a solution rich in minerals and beneficial microorganisms for the orchid roots. I'll add 3 tablespoons of rice. The rice will provide starch, an ideal food source for beneficial microorganisms to grow in the solution. After mixing the apple peels, rice, and water, I'll let the mixture soak for 6 hours. After soaking, I'll plant the orchid into a new, growing medium made of pine bark. Pine bark is an ideal choice for orchids because it allows the roots to breathe, drains well, and retains just the right amount of moisture. When planting, gently place the roots into the medium. Cover them evenly without pressing too tightly, so the roots can grow naturally. Transferring to a new growing medium not only helps the orchid roots recover after pruning, but also creates an optimal environment for absorbing nutrients from the natural fertilizer solution we prepared earlier. When the roots are nurtured in this ideal environment, the orchid will quickly recover with lush green leaves, long-lasting flowers, and improved resistance, reducing the risk of pests and diseases. After the mixture has soaked for the required time, I'll strain out the residue. This helps the solution become clearer, allowing it to penetrate the growing medium evenly when watering, while also preventing any leftover apple peel pieces or rice grains from causing blockages or unpleasant odors. After straining out the residue, I'll add 1 liter of water to the mixture to dilute it. This helps reduce the concentration, preventing the solution from being too strong, which could shock the roots or make it difficult for them to absorb nutrients. I'll proceed to water directly onto the growing medium around the roots. When watering, make sure the solution penetrates evenly without pulling too much on the leaves or around the base to avoid waterlogging. This is how to nurture healthy roots, lush green leaves, and create a strong foundation for long-lasting blooms. After 50 days of care, I'm delighted to see the orchid thrive in glossy, healthy green leaves, strong roots. This shows that the care steps, from trimming damaged roots, cleaning the leaves, soaking in root-activating solution, to watering with natural fertilizer made from apple peels and rice, all help the plant recover and grow comprehensively. This result is also clear evidence that caring for plants using natural, scientific, patient, and proper techniques brings outstanding results for your orchids. I hope this video helps you better understand how to care for orchids using natural methods. Be patient in applying these methods, and you'll surely see amazing results on your own plants. See you in the next videos.